Recently, a company wanted to buy out my Facebook. You know that there are so many scams
Yes.
wanting to buy, but
Yes.
then this company is known, and then there are testimonies, and they wanted to buy out the Facebook page,
Okay.
and then they they were offering $400,000 for it, and then I calculated it in naira, and then I was like 400,000. That's about 100 and something million. Guys, let's sell it.
Hi guys, welcome again to Nige.com TV. My name is Abisola Alaode, and I'm sure you all can recognize the beautiful people I have sitting by my side. Looking at the comments now, everything is just blowing up. But first, before we start, I'd like to apologize to everyone that is watching. A couple of people thought we were doing April Fool's joke. No, we don't do April Fool's joke over here. We do have Emanuella and Mark Angel in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Emanuella and Mark Angel. So please let me hear you clapping at this moment. Yay! Emanuella and Mark Angel, thank you for honoring us today. Thank you for coming over. How are you doing, Emanuella?
Very well, thank you.
Very well. Uncle Mark Angel, how far are you to that?
More well.
Okay, guys, before we go on, I just want you to know that all our shows here are always very, very interactive. All you need to do is prepare your questions. All those questions you've been wanting to ask Mark Angel and Emanuela, prepare them and just make sure you type them in the comment section. And believe me, as the show is going on, we will take the ones we can in a few minutes. We'll take the ones we can in a few minutes. So, guys, let's go on into the game proper. Emanuela, Nige.com, you're here. This is the second time you're coming to visit us here. This is the second time you're coming to greet us. How do you feel? You saw me the last time. Seeing me now, do you notice any difference?
No.
No.
You got plenty.
And that's not what I'm saying now.
Plenty.
You should have said I look more handsome now. More handsome. Okay, so guys, 5 years ago, nobody knew who Mackenzie and Emanuela was except close family members. Yes. Your mom and everybody. But today, almost 10 million people can recall your faces. That this is little Emanuela, this is Mackenzie. How does that make you feel? Like when you think back about all that's happened in the past and where you are today, how does that make you feel?
It makes me appreciate God more, and it's a good feeling. It just gives me that good feeling that work is paying off small.
So Emanuela, when you're on the road and people point to you and say, Emanuela, how do you feel?
I feel happy.
You feel happy?
Yeah.
You don't think that God, this thing you're doing, is a very wonderful thing?
No.
No. But you think you are just happy that people can recognize you now, your work and everything. So Uncle Mackenzie, how does this whole thing work for you people? Like, let's say from the idea of the skits to actually making it, how does it work? Just describe your process for us.
Well, the first thing you do is to get an idea.
Okay.
Once that idea comes, you now start asking, how do you put this on screen? How do you make this a content? And then there are people in the studio. We call these guys, okay, come, this is the idea. Imagine that this happens. What's the real life situation? How does it happen in real life? That's how people now start sharing their experiences. Okay. From there, you bring it together and then, look for a way to characterize it and make it a skit.
So do you have any training, say, in the art of making movies or just filmmaking in general? Do you have any training?
Yes. I actually have an academy where especially kids, train kids. The likes of Emanuela, you have Chukwemeka, you have Chioma, you have Good Luck, and so many kids there. What I do is to teach them the act of filmmaking, and now I'm thinking maybe we could start getting adults to come.
Adults to come and learn. Yes. To learn also. So Emanuela, what are the things you have learned, like as a young actress now? Just give us, let's say, 2 things you have learned. That if I want to go into Nollywood or anything now, what should I know first?
First of all, think.
You just have to think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And do right.
So I just think and just write.
Yes. Think and do it well.
Think and do it. You know, we have people that come on every day that do not know how things work. You do not see the both of you. So people like to know, how did the whole thing start? Everything has a beginning.
Yes. So, okay, some years ago, Emanuella was with me. Emanuella was living with me. And then that was when she newly started living with me. And then one day we were to do something. We needed a kid, right? And that time, Emanuella her training had not even. I think she was on for like 4 months already, and I didn't think she was ready to even come on screen, because the first time she acted was when she was still a child. We used her as a child character. She didn't know what
she didn't know what was going on.
Yes. So she now said, okay. She now told me, Uncle, I can do it. I said, can you do it? She took me aside. I said, Uncle, I can do it. You know. And then I got her to do it. I know we spent the whole day that day. At the time, I got frustrated. I was like, you know what? Let's shoot tomorrow. She came to me and said, Uncle, I know you believe that I can do it, right? I said, yes, I know you can do it, but we'll do it. I said, no, Uncle, let's do it today. And we were able to finish that shoot that day, and it came out wonderful. It was the landlord. That
was the first time.
No, it wasn't the landlord. It was the mess.
Wow, Emanuella. From that time to this particular point, can you give us a number? Let's say, can you remember how many skits have you done?
More than 300 and something.
300, and so from that girl who you were not sure of to who she is now. How do you feel being a part of her journey, like making her a star?
It feels good when I look at Emanuella, especially when you walk on the way and people are like, "How's Emanuella? Why are you not with Emanuella?" Like, yeah, it's working. One day we're gonna walk on the street of America. Where's Emanuella?
Okay, so you guys are doing like from Nigeria to the world.
Yeah, Nigeria.
From Nigeria. Okay, I noticed you work with other kids too, and you mentioned that you have a school where you train. There's this particular young baby that I see that I personally really like, Success.
Yes.
She did a skit about her mother and father being in the police station and one in the hospital.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? Is she related to Emanuella?
Success is a distant cousin of Emanuella. Okay. And it's not like it's a family thing, right? Oh, okay. What we do is look at the kid that is ready. Any kid that is ready from your training. I personally train them. Like I bring up time to make sure that I'm there and the person that instruct them. Even apart from filmmaking, we try to invite culture, the African thing in them. And then when I say that a kid is ready, what we do is to start promoting the kid as a brand. Okay. And there's some other kids that are going to come out.
They are going to come out.
Like Blessing.
Yeah, Blessing. Well, how did their parents feel? I understand let's say in America now, there are a lot of child actors everywhere. There are a lot of them everywhere. And we know they have certain deals that work for them. So, but for Emanuella, Success, Blessing, and the rest of them, do you have blood relations with these people?
No.
Okay.
We have paperwork with them.
Oh, everything is based on contract.
Yes. Now the parents, they like, some of the parents, they bring these kids after school when they don't have lessons, because I try to make sure that they enroll in academic lessons. Right? Days when they don't have lessons, they come to the studio and just stay. They see it as child care. Okay. I remember a parent telling me, it's like you open a school.
Okay.
You know, we have paperwork. We have our own system. You know, we don't. It's not like an open institute where anybody can just come and.
Oh, okay.
You
have processes.
Series of screening
before the whole thing works. Okay, so Emanuella, you're in what class now?
Primary 2.
Primary 2. I'm going to primary 3. Okay. Have you thought of, let's say, in the future, this is what I want to do? You already know you can't say you want to be an actress in the future. You're already an actress. But have you thought of any other thing? Let's say you want to be a doctor, a nurse, or anything like that.
Makeup artist.
Makeup artist.
Actually, she thought she was going to change her mind now.
I remember last year, she told us she was going to be a makeup artist.
Yeah.
And she's still... Emanuella, why do you want to be a makeup artist?
I want to beautify your face.
Okay,
She
so
wants to come. She wants to come and make me up when I'm sleeping. That's like
she
one of the
does.
biggest
She
things,
does
like,
that.
yes,
Is that
come
true?
hide and come and write rubbish on my face.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. If you want to be as handsome or as beautiful as any other person, the person you need to hire is Emanuella. You know she's going to, in the next few years, she's going to be bigger than she is now. So Emanuella, let's see. Apart from makeup artist, which other thing do you think you want to do? You want to go into?
Dancer.
Dancer.
Hey.
Why? Why do you want to be a dancer?
I mean, let's leave dancing for people that can dance.
She can't dance.
I didn't say so, sha.
Emanuela, your uncle say you cannot dance. Is it no? Your uncle say you can. Is it true? But you can dance.
But she will learn. She will learn.
She will learn.
Yeah.
She will learn. Okay, when the whole thing started and you began to get accolades, people started talking about you and everything. When you started hearing that people from outside the country knew who Emanuela was, knew who Mackenzie was, how did that make you feel? Because see the comments. We look at people talking
surprised.
Jamaica, India. How did that make you feel?
Very surprised. Like one time somebody was chatting me up and said from America. People in America love. I was like, how? How? And then I began to understand that God works.
God works and hard work too.
Yes.
And hard work too. So Emanuela, can you remember the first time you traveled out of the country? Because I saw a picture on your Instagram page where I think somebody wrote that now is in a private jet remain. Can you remember the first time you traveled out of Nigeria? Can you remember? How did you feel when you saw the plane, when you entered, and when they started giving you all those food and biscuits and everything? How did you feel?
Wow.
Like you were very, very happy.
Yes.
You're very, very happy.
Yes.
But have you been out of the country before the whole Mackenzie and Emanuela thing started?
India.
You had been to India? Yes. Where did you go find for India? Okay. Emanuela, where are you from?
Imo State, man.
In Olu? Olu local government.
Yes.
Can you tell me your street address in Olu, in Imo? Mackenzie, where are you from?
Olu.
You are both from Olu, yeah. So it's like it's not far from each other.
We're not. The kindreds are far, but.
Okay, but are you based in Lagos or?
Yes, I'm based in Lagos, live in Lagos, work in Port Harcourt.
How do you do that?
What happens? Lagos, to work in Lagos is very hard. If you just carry camera now, just put and say you want to video somebody. Hey, I would come from nowhere. 50,000 naira.
Oh, they've told you
just to shoot. 50,000 naira.
Wow.
And then after that set of Aburo leave, and that set of Aburo will come. So I think one time we came to shoot, we wanted to shoot in Lagos. Okay, let's shoot in Lagos. And then we spent 170,000 naira. And my manager was like, you know what, you guys should just stay there. Pick to shooting in Port Harcourt. Shoot in Port Harcourt, come and market in Lagos.
So all these skits you do, all the ones you do in the schools and everything it's easier to shoot in Port Harcourt than in Lagos.
And Enugu and other places than in Lagos.
Okay, so if you want to shoot in Lagos, you have to go with security, let's say police or anything.
Yeah, you have to go to get security, apart from the Nigerian security, you have to go to the Agbor and get security too.
Okay, so what are some of the challenges as young filmmakers? What are some of the challenges you face?
Resources,
What do you mean by resources? Financial resources, spiritual resources?
Financial resources, support. For example, there are projects that we want to even embark on. Like there are films that we want to shoot, like short films that we want to shoot, but because we don't get support, like I was in Port Harcourt and we needed fire service trucks. I couldn't get those things in Port Harcourt, like throughout the east, within the east, south, we could not get truck. The only one we could get was Shell, and Shell told us that we were going to pay 900,000 naira to get it to
just
one day.
900,000.
Yes, I was like, okay, so we can. But if we don't shoot that, are we going to die? They said no. It's okay. No.
You just left it. Now you talked about short films, and why haven't we seen a full-length Emanuella and Mackenzie film
Coming very soon.
coming very soon? Can you give me a spoil? Don't whisper it in my ear. I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody.
But you know, we are embarking on a campus tour now.
Okay.
So like that project is taking our time, so we'll post. You know, after the campus tour, we're going to go continue filming and everything. And then Emanuela has another project outside of this country that she's going to go shoot, come back, go again shoot, and you know, the whole thing is clamped.
There's not enough time.
Not enough time. And then I can't even talk about the film now. But I'll go talk am now. You can't say na December it will release, then you can't be say our timing now next year January. You don't you guys are right, Lord.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned the university tour. But why did you think of a university tour? Isn't Emanuela too little to go and perform before people in the university? Don't you think so?
I will ask you one question. Do you watch videos that have Emanuela in them?
Yes.
Are you not too big?
nice one. But really, people tend to see Manuela. How old are you, Manuela, now?
Me? I'm 7.
You're 7.
She's turning 8.
She's turning 8. So.
July.
Okay.
July.
In July. So taking an 8-year-old child on a university tour, you might have your reasons for doing so, but the rest of Nigeria is wondering why you could even think about that in the first instance.
Okay, it's not. The thing is, they are hearing the university tour. It's not just university tour, primary school tour, secondary school tour, because it's actually a school tour, campus tour. Okay. So we were to start from the primary and secondary school, but because of the holiday thing, we needed them to start getting to that late August when they want to start their breaks.
Okay.
Before we now launch the primary school. So we decided, okay, for business sake, time sake, let us do university first. Okay. So we are rolling out the universities, and then we will now go to secondary and primary school.
Okay, so Emanuela, I saw a picture of you I saw a picture of you on Instagram where you and some of your friends were all doing, what is it they call that thing? Calisthenics. There's a picture of her amongst her friends on Instagram, on her page, where she was dancing. That's where the picture was. That's where I saw that picture. So I want to ask the question, Emanuela, when you're with your friends, I think it was the end of the year party or something like that.
Okay, end of the year party. Yeah, that's good party.
Yes.
That's cool. So do your friends treat you specially because everybody knows you are famous? Do they say, Emanuela, let's not play with her, she's very famous? Did they do anything like that?
No.
Everybody treats you normally?
Yes.
Your uncles and auntie?
Yes.
Do they use cane?
No. Yes.
No, but do they use cane? Like, us, our uncle and auntie, do they use cane? How our people do? They use cane. Really? Really? So if you don't do an assignment, would your uncle use cane or your teacher? Nobody uses.
Who uses cane? Not this time in the house. That don't end when she enters the gate.
Okay.
My mommy used to stay upstairs and say, "Drop your stardom there, and come upstairs."
That's very nice. Everybody should understand. Okay, so Emanuela, when your uncle talked about that first time you came on screen, now that you are an expert, you understand what are the things you do not like about being famous? Like everybody knows Emanuela. If your mommy say, Emanuela, go and buy something there, I'm sure before you come back, it'll be like 1 hour because everybody wants to take a picture with you. So, is there anything you don't like about being very, very popular? Or you are just enjoying everything?
I'm enjoying everything.
Just enjoying. How do you feel when people come to you and say such things, that you inspire me, you do this, you make me happy? How do you guys feel?
Honored. And most of the times, you know that I believe in God. You know that God has a way of, inspiring, So with the work we do, is not even our own.
Okay.
It could just be one line that somebody needs to get his life started, and that's our major strength.
Okay.
You know, when we get tired, when we don't know what to do, we get to that point where you don't have what it takes to make this video, you don't have what it takes to the strength to continue. You just think somebody is going to suffer. There's somebody out there that this video is for. There's somebody whose smile can change the world, and then we just continue.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. So, Emanuella, when you just like the same question I asked your uncle, have you ever had an experience where one small baby will come and say, Emanuella, I like you, you inspire me? Has ever happened to you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Can you tell me one? Can you remember one that happened? Like, how did the whole thing happen that time? Can you remember? Is it success or blessing? Any one of them that came? How did it happen then? You can't
remember.
You can't remember, but they come a lot to tell you they like you, and amongst other things, have you?
Yeah.
Guys, Mackenzie, everybody sees you guys have close to 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and you have 4.3 million, more than 4.3 million on Facebook. These are amazing numbers. You can't even think about Google and the rest of them. Have you guys ever received an offer like, say, Emanuella, just leave your offer, come and be dealing with us, and you just relax? Have you ever received such an offer that made you think that,
I think recently a company wanted to buy out my Facebook. You know that there are so many scams.
Yes.
But then this company is known, and then there are testimonies, and they wanted to buy out the Facebook page.
Okay.
And then they were offering $400,000 for it. And then I calculated it in naira, and then I was like, 400,000. That's about 100 and something million. Guys, let's sell it.
Oh, okay. So someone was offering you something close to more than 100 million.
Yes.
But why didn't you sell it?
No, you can't sell it.
Okay.
You can't sell it. It's not not even about money. You know, money cannot buy what we do. And then, if you think about it, it's true, you can sell it and then start again. But there are people that the only way they can get a laugh is through that channel. And then you just deny them that opportunity. And you don't know. There are nations that there's, like right now, there's an African president that told me that Emanuella saved him from taking a rash decision that would have affected his country. Like, we were invited for dinner. We didn't know why we were invited. Okay. You know, we just went, had dinner, and then he made that testimony. That's the reason why he wrote us here. Oh. No, that alone, how did he get the video? Gossip me. We shared it on our, some other person took it, he watched it. If he hadn't shared it there, he wouldn't have seen it. So that's $1 billion, I think that's $1 billion naira worth of impact that you just made. Yes. Now you're going to sell it for 100 something. That's foolishness.
You guys have been, Emanuella, can you count the number of countries you've traveled to?
Computer.
Okay, what was the last country you went to? Hey, go! I need to blow. Oh, she can't breathe. Oh my God. Okay.
America.
You went to America. Okay. So, Mackenzie, how many countries have you guys been to? You just mentioned one African president, so you're already dining with kings, presidents, and how many countries have you visited?
Well, I really can't stay, and I can. But we've gone to a
lot of countries. A lot of countries. Okay, and I'm sure you have met a lot of people. So, Emanuella, who did you meet that really stuck in your mind? Somebody that you met that you were just so happy to have met this person. It might be a celebrity, it might be a president, it might even be me. You don't know. So who have you met? Who have you met that really, that you're really happy about? Who?
Michael.
Nice. Well, Mackenzie, who have you met? Like amongst, you mentioned this president now. Who have you met that really stuck with you?
I mentioned one now. The real one will come from our guy.
Oh, okay.
I've met a lot of people that that are stuck in my mind. Like I didn't believe that I will ever be able to meet them. You know, some of them are popular, most of them are not.
Okay.
I can't really. I have mentors that are not even on screen. I read their books. And meeting them, and then popularly, what's the name of this? What's this guy's name?
Abisola.
No.
Okay. Let me.
Okay, there's a popular YouTuber.
Okay.
The popular YouTuber. I don't know how his name just. I met him in America.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus.
Even you were starstruck.
Whoa. You know, and that, I think just recently, I met him last week, and then I was like, Jesus, I didn't believe I could be like that. That thing will not leave my head any day, because I watch his YouTube videos like every week.
Okay.
Every week I stalk him, and then another person that has created impact in my heart is Tango. Tango. He's a Jamaican.
Okay.
He's a Jamaican. He's a show promoter, and went to Jamaica to organize the show. And I've never ever seen in any part of the world where a show promoter will go and sleep, and his show will be sold out, done. And here we wake up and how was the show?
Okay. Emmanuel, you remember this? You remember him, Abi?
Yeah.
You remember him? Okay. People want you to come to China too. Would you go to China anytime soon?
Yeah, we'll go for business.
For business? Emmanuel, you want to go and learn Chinese karate?
Yeah.
People, how do you perform in countries where, let's say, they don't speak English?
Countries where they don't speak English.
Yes, I'm sure you must have visited a couple of them.
What we usually do is we speak English. And then the people sitting by them that can speak English, we interpret.
Why?
Okay, but we always have a screen.
Okay.
Where I don't know how they do that technology, right? After rehearsals, they put the subtitle everything on the screen. So the way we are live here, what everything we're saying is being subtitled on the screen immediately. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so I can mention 5 of your skits that I really like a lot, but you are the ones making the skits. Which one of them do you think that, let's say, I don't want to say got the most views, but which one of them do you remember? Which one of them do you think made you glow? Made the two of you glow?
The one that made Emanuella glow was This Is Not My Face. That was the one that got the most attention.
The most attention, okay. Which one do you feel, which one, I don't want to say has much meaning, because I know everybody's work has meaning to them, but which one do you remember the most, that touched you the most?
The one that touched me?
Yes.
Well, there are there's several of them. There are a lot of them. Every skit has a message even if the viewer doesn't see the message. We like the skit you laugh to, the laugh you laugh. We had already finished the laugh. It's just a small one that will remain for you that you laugh.
Okay.
Even while we're shooting,
okay,
you know, we finish the laugh and then we remain small for you. So I can't stand here, but I'll tell you the one that really that I'm passionate about. It's Hollywood standard. You know, Hollywood standard. The skit itself is simple, but the way we were able to shoot that skit with all the challenges that came with that skit, we shot that skit for 3 days. It's a 2 minutes and 40 something second video, but we shot it for 3 days because we were having constant rainfall.
Oh, okay.
Constant rainfall.
And this was outside the country?
No.
It was here?
Shot it here, yes. Okay. And we'll finish shooting, we won't get to the end, rain will start falling. And then we'll start again from beginning. And what thrilled me was, this girl was there, she never got tired. In fact, every day she improved on her line, she improved on her character, and the team didn't get tired. The team, they were all like, if it's going to take us 1 year to shoot this thing, we must get this content.
Right here.
And that content, every time I watch that content, I remember that there's nothing you put your mind on that you will not.
There's nothing in there. So talking about this, the one like you need Hollywood standard. What equipment do you use? because I know a lot of people are watching. Your videos are always very clear. The sound is
Just
okay.
camera.
Hold on, Emanuella, yeah, tell me, continue.
Camera. Microscope.
Oh,
You use microscope? Hey.
Camera.
microphone.
Microphone.
Okay.
What is this stick?
This
Tripod.
tripod. Okay.
Those those
This is the camera. The okay. But what kind of
Truck
thing?
and- Okay, see, basically what we use is camera and people.
Okay.